You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. And be sure to smash that like button. LSU inked the #1 transfer portal class in America. They were already there coming out of the December portal window, and Brian Kelly was pretty forthcoming. So they would only really look to add anybody else in the spring portal window if it was, as he put it, an incredible opportunity. Apparently, adding AJ Haulcy was an incredible opportunity. Guy's a 3-year starter, a season at New Mexico, 2 seasons at the University of Houston. Now will play his final season of college football at LSU for the Tigers, and AJ Haulcy joins us on the show. AJ, it's a pleasure, man. How are you?
Man, I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm doing awesome. So Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium, that ain't new to you, man. You were here in 2022 with New Mexico. 10 tackles on the day as a true freshman. Tell me what it was like as a visitor in Tiger Stadium that day.
It was amazing. That was a closer game to home, so all my family and friends got to come out and watch the game. It was pretty hot, but that's what I'm used to, coming from Houston and right there at LSU, so I'm ready for it.
Hey, man, go back. You said coming out of high school, you were in the Houston area there, Missouri City. By the way, who was a better player at Thurgood Marshall, you or Devon Achane?
That's a great question. He'll say it himself, but I know it's me. He's the only time to tell. He's great. That's an amazing person, a role model of mine. So, yeah, that's a great player.
Y'all played together for 2 years in high school, right? Did y'all just wreck people?
Oh, yes, sir. We made it to state. They made it to state twice. I made it once. The first time they made it, I was a freshman. And the second time we made it, we fell short by 3 points. I was a sophomore when we was between years.
So tell me a little bit about your high school recruitment. Coming out, obviously, you're a great player. I mean, you stepped right into college level, and boom, you blow up. But you came out as a 3-star. What was that recruitment like that landed you at New Mexico?
I felt like I was under recruited. I don't know what it was. I was always thinking that I was going to get more offers and more schools and more interest was going to come my way, but it just never fell. It just never just went that way. Every day I was waking up after every game, I was looking, checking my phone, just thinking like more opportunities was going to come, but it just never happened that way. Out of high school, I had 7 offers. I think my biggest offer was Kansas, but they had a coaching change. So Coach Redford ended up calling my phone, talking to me every day. So I ended up going to New Mexico.
AJ Haulcy's our guest. So, by the way, clearly you were under-recruited. You've been a 3-year starter in college football, and you've been all-conference everywhere you've been. Man, I was looking up your bio, man, and I went back and looked at that season at Fresno, the season when you played in Baton Rouge. I'm sorry, at New Mexico. You played a game against Fresno. We had 24 tackles in one game. Like, you're laughing. What happens in a game, AJ, where you make 24 tackles?
I had 24 tackles in the interception.
I'm sorry. I don't want to short him the pick.
Yeah, I just say I was flying around that day. I was just giving it all I got, and the tackles just coming to me. Really, I know after the first quarter, I was like, man, I just got to pick it up because I feel like I wasn't giving it my all. So after that first quarter, when I said I got to pick it up, I just came out there, running to the ball every single play. It was no play that I took off that I did not run to the ball. So I just felt like me running to the ball and just giving all I got, that's what I ended up with.
AJ, is there a point in a game like that, though? I mean, that's got to be the most tackles you've ever had in a game, right? Like biddy ball, high school, whatever. 24 is ridiculous. That's got to be the most, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So is there a point in the game where, like, you go to the huddle and you're like, hey, fellas, a little help? Like, I'm making literally all of the tackles here. I mean, is there a point where you just know, like, you're coming in there going, I'm making every play?
No, that wasn't the mindset because during the game, I really didn't know that I had 24 tackles.
Mm.
You know, my mindset was just like, shoot, God gave me this opportunity. I'm a freshman. Shoot, just give me more tackles, really. So, shoot, that was really the mindset. I was just like, I'm ready to attack anything that comes in front of me. So,
AJ Haulcy is our guest. You'll get him on Twitter X. He's at @A_. Get him on Instagram as well. By the way, your nickname is Mr. Gimme That. How did you get that nickname?
I got it out of high school. My cousin, really my cousin, the one that gave it to me. I had 7 interceptions in one season in high school. So after the last game, he just kept on texting me, Mr. Give me that, because I had an interception in the last game that we played. So he was like, he just kept on texting me, Mr. Give me that. So I just ran with it.
I love it, man. Print the shirts. Mr. Gimme That. AJ Haulcy's coming to Baton Rouge. Hey, let's talk a little bit about your recruitment. So you went back home to the University of Houston where you spent the last 2 years, and obviously, I mean, a standout 2-year starter there, all conference there in the Big 12 this past season. Led the nation in interceptions this past year. AJ, walk me through, if you would, your recruitment in the portal. When did LSU get involved?
In this portal?
Yes, sir.
LSU was one of the first school that my agency told me that hit them up. It was just like on the low-key level where, like, it wasn't really a lot of pressure behind them, but they was one of the first schools that hit up my agency about me. And then that's when I had another school. It was out of those 2 schools, so I was really thinking like LSU the whole way, for real. But, you know, it was some moves that had to be made, but I was really thinking LSU the whole way, so LSU really been there from the jump.
I know you visited Ole Miss and Miami, and along the way, a lot of people were thinking you might end up there. Tell me something that you liked about Ole Miss.
I didn't visit Ole Miss. Ole Miss came out to visit me.
Okay, they visited you. Okay.
Yeah, they came out to visit me in Houston. And me and the coach, we had a conversation. It was more like of a football conversation because I had an understanding that I was really wanting to only take one visit. So the schools was coming out to talk to me. But something that I liked about the coach at Ole Miss, you know, he coached one of the former players that was at Houston, Isaiah Hamilton, and just the relationship he had with Isaiah, that just told me everything that I need to know. I feel like he was a good guy, so that was the best thing about that.
And tell me if I'm right on this, but it was, if I have this correctly, Zach Etheridge, who was one of your coaches at Houston, was on staff at Miami, so that was kind of a plug there. How much of a pull was it being recruited to the U?
Oh man, it was amazing. You know, Coach E, who is Coach Etheridge. You are correct. He did coach at Houston. He was trying to get me down there in Miami. You know, like I said, I was supposed to only go on one visit, but just the relationship me and him had, that made me take the second visit. So that's really why I went on 2 visits instead of 1.
Got it.
Because of the relationship me and Coach E had.
So your visit was going to be LSU, but then you took the Miami visit because of that relationship and then visited LSU. Do I have that right?
Yes, sir.
Cool. So then what was it when you ultimately did pick LSU? What was it about LSU that was the deciding factor for you?
I mean, it's LSU, man. It's not going to get no better than this right here. If this what you want and this what you're ready to sign and this what you're ready to do, and if you love the game of football, you know, it brings all that. You got the alumni, you got just the whole city of Baton Rouge just going to be out there just rooting for you. You got the stadium hold 102 people. I'm just ready to show the world what I got.
You're going to get a big opportunity. A couple more minutes here with AJ Haulcy, LSU transfer safety. Hey, do you like playing free or strong better?
I like playing both, really. I like playing both, but to answer your question, I like to play strong safety more, just because I feel like it's more action. You know, you can roll down, you can go back, you can drop to the hook. You know, it's different variety of things that you can do, and that you can impact the game in at strong safety. That's how I see it. So I feel like I like to play strong safety more.
AJ, have the LSU coaches told you where they prefer you, free, strong, either?
They told me that we'll be working both. So, really towards the strong safety side, but we'll be working both. So,
Okay.
game time, y'all will see.
Yeah, I believe you, man. Mister, give me that. So, hey, where are you now physically? Like, weight, have they told you what they want you to play at? Are you good weight? Where are you now?
I'm 6 foot 219. I feel like I get down to about 215, 217. Well, really, I'm good at this size, but for me personally, I want to play around somewhere like that. So I'm really good to go right now. If it was a game today, I'll be ready.
Man, I love it too. Your family's close by. They'll get to see you play every game in Tiger Stadium. That'll be awesome. Hey, one more thing for you, if could. I would assume you got recruited by Jake Olsen, who's the safeties coach. What's been your opinion of Coach Olsen or whoever else on the staff that you dealt with?
I feel like it's Coach Olsen, Coach Baker, and Coach Joseph really just being in my corner, just guiding me through this process, checking on me and my family each and every day. I feel like those are some great guys, some great mentors, some great coaches just to be around and learn the game and learn how to become a man, So I feel like they'll be teaching me that already, and I haven't even got there. So I can only imagine when I get there how much more I'm be able to learn, and that's what I was looking for when I hopped in the portal. So I feel like that was a great group of guys.
AJ Haulcy, LSU transfer safety. Appreciate so much a couple of minutes. Hey, man, I know I was talking to Francesco over at your agency, AP Sports Agency. I told him, like, if you had any brand deals or anything you want to plug, you can right now if you have anything yet, or we could do it another time.
I don't have no brand deals right now.
Cool. Let's get this guy. Let's get this guy some NIL deals in Baton Rouge in, man. How about that? AJ Haulcy. Hey, it's a pleasure, man. Good luck in Baton Rouge. Good health and all that stuff. I appreciate a couple minutes today. Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.